Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the topic of values. Now, values basically are anything that is important to you. So why do we want to learn about values? Well, for example, if you always wondered why a person is behaving the way that they're behaving. For example, you always wondered why is it your friend always talks about money or always talks about wealth. Or another friend of yours who's always talking about the importance of exercise, and that person is always going on the treadmill or exercising. They're almost to the point of obsession. Right? So would it be useful to know why are people behaving or talking the things that they're talking? Would that be useful?
Yeah, of course.
So the key to that is knowing about the person's values. So I said earlier that values are whatever that is important to you. So for example, could be money, it could be wealth, it could be health, it could be virtually anything. It could be spirituality, anything that you regard as important in your life, that's considered a value. And so perhaps what we can look at, this is quite a complicated definition. So if you follow my definition, is values are whatever that you feel is important in your life. Example, happiness, wealth, health, etc. That would be good enough. So right now I want you to do an activity which we often do in our Master Practitioner NLP program. It's called a values elicitation exercise. So right now I want you to write down up to 5 things which you feel are very important to your life right now. These are big things like maybe spirituality or health or wealth, things like that. Okay. So come up with five most important things in your life as you see it. And okay, once you've come up with the 5 items, order them in the order of importance. That means you put a number 1 next to the most important value that you've listed. Of the 5 or approximately 5 values that you've listed, which is your most important value? Give that a number 1, and what's your second most? Give that number 2, and so on. And what you've done basically is you've done a value system or a hierarchy based on the ranking. Okay, another way to look at values. Another way to look at values is using the Rokish, I think that's how you pronounce it, not sure. The Rokish Value Survey. So what this questionnaire does is that it categorizes values into 2 types. One is the terminal values, the values, the things that you feel will be important near the end of your expected life. Nobody knows how long they're going to live, but some people hope to live, say, up to 80 or 90. So perhaps for the last 10 years, what would you hope to have? Those are terminal values. And instrumental values are, assuming that you are a lot younger, maybe in your 20s or 30s or 40s even, what are the values that you need to have now? The instrumental values are what are the values you need to have now in order to be able to get your terminal values near your end of your life. So instrumental values are what are the values you need to have now in order to get your terminal values.